Hello and welcome to the Hope Hotline. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful Wednesday. Vanessa is back. Hot diggity doggity. We missed you.
She's back and all snuggled up.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Did you get highlights in your hair? I meant to ask you that.
I did about a month ago with Kylie.
With Kylie.
Okay, because I didn't notice them until just now.
Yeah. I think when I wear it curly, you
It's more
can
obvious.
see it. Yeah.
I agree.
But Kylie did a wonderful job.
It's my girl.
Yes, she did. She really did. So everybody have a good weekend?
What?
Before we get into this?
Yeah, I've had Monday and Tuesday since then. So the weekend is now gone.
Me too.
I'm like thinking back.
I'm like, what
did
was
I do?
this weekend? Yeah, I think it was.
Went by like that.
I know. And now
and
it's
in 2
Wednesday.
days.
So now
we'll
I
have
was
another
going to
two.
say.
I know.
I'm
Another
looking
2
forward
days.
to the next one. Yep.
Man, I was telling Heather, I cannot believe today is, Travis, I can't believe we're in May.
I know.
It's insane.
I know.
And it's already the 6th. Like, I feel like I was like, oh, it's May. Wow. And now it's already the 6th.
Literally almost
flying.
April.
I wish we could slow it down a little bit. Is there like something? Should I ask chat? Like, how do you slow down time? Is there a way?
Be miserable.
That's true, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever worked a job that you hated and the day went by so
Yeah,
slow?
that's the trick.
What was your job that you hated that it went so slow?
Me?
Yeah.
Probably when I was younger. Oh, well, I did work for a cemetery, and that job, I felt like that job was really long.
Really?
Yeah, I was in sales.
Oh, okay.
Sales were slow,
Yeah. Oh, maybe that's
which is
good.
kind of a good
I
thing.
know. Nobody's dying.
Nobody's dying.
What
Didn't
were-
mind it.
What do you sell? Like the plots and all that stuff, right?
Plots,
And
cremation,
Yeah.
land,
Is there a slow
caskets.
season in that business?
Well, it was for me. Obviously, I wasn't a very good salesperson.
Yes, you are.
Well, it wasn't there.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And you
Okay.
have to wait for them to come to you because you can't approach
Oh, no,
somebody
no.
and be like,
I
have
was
you
going
thought
to them.
about
I was going to them. I was.
To buy like pre spots.
I was
like spots.
I was
that-
How do you
having to
start that
market and
conversation?
advertise and then bring them in. How do you start the conversation?
yeah. Hey, you're gonna die one day.
Well,
We're all terminal.
yeah, everybody's going to die.
Everybody has expiration
And are
date.
you ready?
Yeah.
Are you prepared?
Are you
Have you taken care of things for your family?
Oh,
Okay.
sign me up.
And the sooner, what you pay today won't be what you'll have to pay tomorrow.
Oh yes.
Because it gets more expensive every single year.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So if you buy the land today at what it costs, it will be way more expensive probably when you're ready to go.
Okay. Sold. Well done.
See, if I heard that, I'd be like, okay, where do I sign?
Yeah. See.
Especially when you start hearing the prices of land, how much
Yeah.
land costs.
Interesting.
I mean, you're buying land when you die. It's crazy.
I think I want to be cremated. Well, my plan A is
Lots of
going with
people have
Jesus.
problems with it.
You know, like
Christians have-
rapture stuff.
yeah. Plan A is Jesus.
but a lot of Christians have cremation issues.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, because Jesus wasn't cremated. So you have to go
And
out
it's
like
like
Jesus.
hell. Your hell's got fire in it, and then you're putting yourself in fire.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't even think that. So where?
I have
where,
no
where
problem
do
with
you
it.
stand?
I'm getting cremated.
Well, here's the thing. You're going to disintegrate and dissolve into dust.
Anyway,
And
correct.
Yeah, this just gets you there faster.
True.
My mom has very specific requests
Oh.
when she gets cremated.
Okay.
Which is,
She wants Jeff to take her ashes to Puerto Rico and throw her ashes at my dad.
I like it.
I told Jeff.
like on him.
Yeah, because
Oh my
she wants to haunt
gosh.
him forever.
Oh,
If you're listening, Mom, I'm sorry.
secret's out.
Entertainment purposes only.
And now, if your dad is watching this, which he probably isn't,
I'm going to clip this and
he
send this
sees
to your
Jeff
dad.
coming. He sees Jeff coming. He's running the opposite
That's
direction.
crazy.
I'm like, no way. Jeff is like, all right, let's do it.
No, of course he is.
Of course.
Jeff's already got the ticket booked.
Sign me up.
Wow.
Gosh, that's like,
Oh, man.
I don't really care. Bury me, burn me. I don't care. I ain't
Yeah.
going to be
You're
here.
in glory.
I just think least expensive. Like
Right.
it seems crazy to like put me in a big box that costs like thousands. They're like,
Well,
right?
cremations can cost cremations are like $2,500 depending on. They're not even cheap.
Why?
And then if you die not in your own state, and they have to,
Move you.
unless you're cremated, then you can.
Yeah.
But you pick the right funeral. Like the place I work for was called Dignity, and for reasons, Dignity was like a franchise. So you die in another state, and your cremation stuff, you can get cremated in another state.
That's a
Doesn't have
selling point.
That's a selling point.
I like it.
Trust me, I used it. Didn't really help. I wasn't a very good salesperson. In death, I didn't sell great
You didn't
when it
care
comes
enough.
to death.
Like, did you care enough? Like, I feel like
No, I did.
You sell like when you like are, like there's like you have a purpose behind it and you have a passion. Were you passionate for the dead being buried or cremated?
Yeah, I mean, well, I'm passionate about it. Pretty much everything, put my heart and mind to. I was pretty passionate about it, but I was more
Really?
about. I found myself more like compassionate for them right then where they were at.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really
Okay.
did want to make a sale,
Okay.
but I was looking at more for godly, opportunities. I didn't do it very long.
Okay.
I did it for like, I don't know, 5 months.
What age?
Four,
Oh,
4 or
okay.
5 months.
What age was it? Like when was this? Like 20s, 30s?
Oh, Norma and Tommy. Norma, I think, was in the 2nd grade.
Okay.
So that means she was 6, 7 years old. That means Tommy was 9.
So you were in like 30s ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in my
Okay.
30s.
Okay.
Interesting.
Well, no. If Norma was 7, I had her when I was early 40s. I was early 40s.
Okay.
Yep.
That would be like me
I know.
right now.
Going and working.
But the thing, that's one of the times that I can say that when I would say that everything I put my hand to would prosper, that did not happen.
Not that one.
I was not prospering in the old funeral business.
But you learned a lot. And because, like I said, I know nothing about the funeral business. I know. Because I was like, that would stress me out. Like all that. Like, and you're like, no, it's really super simple.
Oh, it's super simple.
And you weren't even there that long. And you feel like you have a really good grasp on
yeah,
it.
but they make you partner up, and my partner, like,
There it is.
I wanted to kill him.
That was it. It was the partner.
It was the partner. He was a pastor.
And it was
He's
a
a nice
pastor.
guy. But
he was
like every
nice.
time we were talking to somebody, he would say amen to them. I'm like,
Oh,
That's
my
it.
goodness.
That was it. That's why she was out.
That's an egg. That's a major egg.
I was like, we had a group of people that we created Jeff's done luncheons.
Yeah.
You have a luncheon and you're coming in and explaining why they're there.
Right.
And he's there talking to the crowd, and after he's done saying a sentence, he'd say amen.
It's like just
I was like, dude,
Yeah.
listen, we're both Christians, but the amen, it's got to go.
It's almost muscle memory, I believe, for him.
He's like, I know, I'm sorry. I'm like, and we wonder why we're not selling.
Amen.
I'm like, you shut up. You shut up.
you should just start saying.
I'm like, can I go out on my own? Can I just be my own person?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
because
Yeah.
even though he was a Christian, he was going through like marital problems. It was a whole thing, man.
He was too nice.
Well, he's getting used and abused by his wife.
Yep. Too nice. I knew it. As soon as you said he was nice, I was like,
He was a nice guy. He
Too
was
nice.
a nice guy.
but too nice.
But he got on my nerves.
That's crazy.
So-
Okay. So, that was the job.
So, yeah, you are, your weakest link.
True.
He's weak.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't get through the amens and the hallelujahs when you're trying to sell cremation.
Cremation.
Did he have to talk? Like, could you have just been the seller and him just hold the piece of paper?
No.
Why don't you guys just do it that way?
I mean, it's
You'd
not
be
a
like,
bad
you
idea.
sit there, you stand there and look pretty, holding the
Yeah.
paper.
You
Let me
smile
do
because
the
you're so
talking.
nice.
No, he couldn't. Like, he literally couldn't help himself.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
That is.
A preacher's got to talk.
That's true.
You ain't gonna shut him down.
That's true. Pastors love to talk. Amen.
It was hard. So
Yeah.
enough about that.
What are we doing today?
What are we doing today?
What are we doing?
Well, I drank some Pepsi and now I got a burp. Hold on.
Oh my gosh.
Excuse me. Didn't want to do that microphone. What we're going to do is we're going to finish up talking about what we were talking about on Friday, which is
Living
truth.
the truth. And we found it. Thankfully, Vanessa was watching live and she found the verse we were looking
I
for.
will never leave you or forsake you.
It was very important.
Even in California.
Yes.
Even in Cali.
Even.
we were panicking.
Well, I was
Live.
just like, I know.
I know.
Like, I know
and
I read
believed
that.
you. I was like, she
Yeah.
must have seen it. She's determined.
Yeah. Like, oh my gosh. You know, and it's so funny because since Friday, I have had, you know, usually, I have had experiences where I'm literally dealing with people who do not live in the truth. It's like, how is this possible?
Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
And they know they're not. They have to know they're not. But they'll try and sell it they are. It's like, guys, like this is, in some ways, if it's a lifestyle, this is heaven and hell for people. It's serious business. And I don't get it. I don't get how people can, because they go to church every single Sunday and they dress the part, they honestly believe that they can get away with being dishonest.
I know.
I don't get it.
And this, like, what I've noticed, like in other churches, because the word isn't preached so hard, it's kind of like you kind of it makes sense because you're like, I could see why they, you know, because God is love and He loves you and He'll meet you where you're at and all these like, you know, very
Slogans.
generic, words. But this church is very confusing to me when people, if they know and they sit there, like I don't know how I don't know how you do it. I just don't know how you do it. And then walk it out and say the opposite of what Pastor Tom said. And love Pastor Tom, like love his preaching, love his style.
I know, it's crazy.
It is. I know. I know.
For me, it's just perplexing.
It is
to me.
I stopped trying to figure it out because it does start to get like
makes my brain
frustrating.
hurt.
Yeah. And I start getting annoyed and I don't want to be annoyed with people
Yeah.
because obviously there's just like a disconnect somewhere.
Well, and then you know, because sometimes when people they honestly believe what they're saying, and then there's those that there is absolutely no way they could be honestly believing what they're saying, and then they're trying to just sell it like it is gospel or whatever truth is to them. They're trying to sell it as gospel. It's just crazy to me.
It is. Same.
But I'm like, it's heaven and hell. I mean, it's that big of a deal. Like, what you do and what you say. Because a lot of times people think that truth is verbal, but truth is also action.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely.
It's both. And you say one thing, you do another. That's not truth. It's just crazy to me how, like, I don't know. I've told Tom, I'm like, for me, like I said the last podcast on Friday, I said, you know, for me, like, honesty is so high on my list of walking in and integrity. Like even this morning, I said something to somebody because they stopped me while I was walking the dog, and I said something to the person I was talking to. And later on, as I was finishing my walk with the dog, I retrospectively, not where it's, you know, analysis of self-paralysis, which is dangerous, guys. That's another whole thing. Don't do that. But I started thinking, like, when I said that to the person, was that truth? Or was that like how I want to perceive it? But is that truth? I mean, we all should really like, because there are some
That's
things
true.
in life that, like, you want to look at it in that light, but that's still not the truth.
Right.
Even in that light, it's not the truth. So I was like thinking to myself, because I don't want to lie.
Yeah.
I like try and make
Right.
sure that if I say something, it is
Right.
like comes from a place of purity and honesty. And so
And that good thing about that is that Pastor Tom says this all the time, a little leaven leavens the whole lump. So when you do not want to even look like, avoid the appearance of evil. So if it even kind of sounded like to yourself that might have been a lie or the direction that I could keep saying that, but it's not necessarily true, but it's close. Like when you start justifying, that's the little leaven.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's super dangerous.
Yeah.
And a lot of times people think that truth is like we were talking about, culturally speaking, people think like not keeping their word, that's not being dishonest. No, that's being dishonest. You gave your word that you were going to do something, and then when you don't do it, that's not truth. Mm-hmm. Right. When you ghost people, that's not truth.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of times people think that honesty is just thou shalt not lie. No, it's like lifestyle. Mm-hmm. And they think that telling a lie is not a big deal, even if it's under the guise of, I'm going to tell this because I don't want to hurt this person's feelings.
True.
Okay? Whether it be what they consider a white lie or, well, I can't tell them they look bad in that outfit because that will hurt their feelings. Well, then don't say anything at all. Right. Because you're still lying, and it is a big deal. And a lot of people will be like, it's not a big deal because the other is worse. That would hurt their feelings. Hurting somebody's feelings is not sin and won't send you to hell.
Right.
Lying, though, is and does. And that I do not get, how people do not.
It's really bad. She should know.
Well, she's asking you for a reason.
Right.
Because she's questioning.
Right.
Yeah, it's for her benefit.
Yeah.
And you could say things.
You could, yeah.
In a way that doesn't crush somebody, but sends a message
like
that
this would look so much better, or like
if you weighed like 20 pounds less,
if you weren't fat.
How about this dress? This dress, the way it's cut, like it would look great on you.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like for me, and a lot of times people don't think that. I mean, they literally don't think it's a big deal. Listen, if you tell somebody you're going to do something,
yeah, that's a big one.
You do it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you have a really, 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 and not your good reason for it, but a legitimate reason that would justify it to everybody. You don't cancel, you don't overpromise.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't think these things are lying. They are, though. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They very much are. You don't say, because here's the thing, and we'll talk about this in their scripture, but if you want God to believe you, then you have to be believable. You have to stick to your word. If you want your body to believe you, because it knows whether what you mean what you say, or if you keep your word. And it knows whether you speak truth or you don't. It will not. Your body won't even believe you, because it knows that you're not a truth teller, or you don't stick to things, which is a big deal. If you a lot of times people will say they're going to do something, they don't do it. They make up a reason for it, and that's not the legitimate reason why. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Like whatever the first reason is. Like, I'll give you an example. People will get an invitation to something. And I've known people who've done this. Get an invitation to something, don't want to go to that very thing. So they were available to go to it, but they'll make themselves have to go and do something. So they'll now make an arrangement so they can't do it anymore. But the truth is the first reason why they weren't going is because they didn't want to go. But what they'll tell the person or persons is the reason they're going is we already have something to do. That's not truth. The truth is you created something to do so you wouldn't have to go to that. So you could say that was the reason why. What's the real reason why? The real reason why you're not doing it is why? Because you don't want to. Right. That's what you tell them. Otherwise, is it truth? Right. No, it's not truth. You just made something happen so you didn't have to tell the truth. Right. Does that make sense, ladies?
It does. Yeah. And that's the little leaven. Like it will follow you into the next thing. Just be honest. Just be honest.
You what?
Be honest.
What did you
I
say?
just don't get it.
You don't
Like,
get
it
feel
irks my soul.
it's
People that
more
can't tell the
work
truth.
to do what you just
Right.
said
That's what I
Right.
feel
than
like.
just to be honest.
Right.
No. It's not more work. It's not more work.
No,
You have to like go
No.
make up a
Like,
have
whole
to make
other
plans?
plans.
No, because
say
here's
no.
the thing. It's
can't
not
make
more
it.
work because to people who are not confrontational or feel like they can't, they have a very difficult time telling people things that might cause somebody to be bothered with them. Going and making what's the difference? They were going to have to go to this, or now they go out to dinner and do something else.
Yeah.
This is way easier because either way they were going to have to be out. So how hard is it? It's not hard, and it eliminates having to tell somebody something that you don't have the balls to do.
yeah,
It's the truth. You don't
Crazy.
have the testicle fortitude to do it.
It's crazy.
And you think this is what kills me is you honestly believe that if you can't tell somebody you don't want to do something because you don't want to do it, you think it's going to get easier. That's the worst time you're ever going to have to tell somebody that you don't want to do something. That's the worst. That's like the worst case scenario of having to be honest.
Right.
No, other things are coming. Are going to be way harder to do than that. And it's like faith. You better be able to do the little so you can increase to
Right.
do the tough.
Yeah.
But that's not what happens. And so lying just becomes a part of a lifestyle.
Yep.
If you tell somebody you're going to do something, you do it. And if you don't want to do something, you tell them you don't want to do it and the reason why you don't want to do it. That's
fair.
honest.
yeah.
It is what's fair. And the whole ghosting thing, have you ever been ghosted?
Yes.
Have I ever been
I have.
ghosted?
I have. Before it was a thing.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I didn't know what I didn't
Oh,
know.
I have been ghosted.
Really?
His name was Papi Shampoo.
Oh, I like it.
This was before Jeff.
Wow.
What was his name?
Yeah, what?
Huh?
Wow.
You know how in the hood everybody has the
Yeah.
nickname?
But
His
that
name
one's a
was-
new one to me.
His name
Yeah.
is Papi Shampoo.
Like shampoo?
Yeah, because
Okay.
he was a puppy and he was always like nice looking. Like he always like kept himself like smelling good,
Okay.
Looking good.
Okay.
So his name was Papi Shampoo. Yeah,
He named
ghosted
himself
me.
that. He named himself that.
Wow.
I think people give you nicknames.
They do, but
Yeah.
this one sounds like he would have given it
He
to
might have
himself.
done this one himself. Yeah, I can hear that. I can see that. So, like, what happened? You you
We were,
reached
like-
out to him?
We were talking.
Oh, you were talking.
We were just talking back and forth, and all of a sudden, he literally
gone.
ghosted me.
Oh, wow.
Reached out, crickets.
Wow.
Oh,
It was
ouch.
really rude.
That is rude. See?
Really
and that
rude.
feels that's not nice.
No,
Just be honest.
Oh yeah.
you literally just unlocked a memory.
Yeah.
Well, because what they've been saying is I like you. We do have something. I do want to go out with you.
Yeah.
And they don't have the guts to say, sorry, but I've changed my mind.
Right.
And so God is so good because like soon after that, I had gotten married and I'm walking out of church. This was back in Brooklyn. I'm walking out of church and this church had like 2 services. So the people were lining up for the second service. Guess who was in the line? And I'm walking out with my husband.
No way.
Oh my gosh.
Puppy shampoo.
No.
And then he said hello to me. And so I stopped and I was
Ew.
like, oh, hi, let me introduce you to my husband.
What did he say?
He just looked at me.
Oh my gosh. That's stinking
So-
funny.
Good thing you didn't.
I know.
I'm surprised he didn't avoid you. That's actually
I know, right?
impressive that he actually was like.
waved at me, thinking
What?
that maybe I don't know if he saw Jeff or whatever.
But still, like, that's so embarrassing.
Maybe he was like trying to like shoot his shot again. Absolutely not. I was like, oh, I'm so glad you're here. Let me introduce you to somebody.
I like it.
Vengeance.
Yes.
Vanessa's.
It was the Lord's. I didn't set that up.
That's
He
true.
literally like set that up for me
That's
and a
so
silver
funny.
platter.
Oh
Oh my gosh. I was
God.
ghosted, and his name was Tom Lipley.
No,
Oh,
Pastor
twice.
Tom. He literally
3
ghosted
times,
you.
Yeah. Twice.
Tommy's ghosting.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, he got
That
it from
hurt.
his dad.
Ouch.
and that was for another girl, so that hurt even more.
Oh, yep.
I was like,
Yep.
touche.
Ouch.
Ouchies.
Uh-huh.
Man. So what, like, he ghosted you and then you just waited around because you knew he was coming back.
Oh,
You
I
lived
didn't
your
know he
life.
was. I didn't know positively he was coming back. I knew what God had told me, but
Right.
I didn't like. I went and lived my life.
Yeah.
I did not like. I don't know. I don't understand girls that just sweat guys, man, and like call them or just are desperate,
The desperate. Yeah, there it is.
and they want to
Yeah.
make sure that that guy knows
Yeah.
that they're there, just waiting.
When you're ready,
I'm like, heck
I'm still
no.
here. I'll find you.
Excuse me, no way. No way.
Yeah, that's
I
never
let-
a healthy way to start a relationship.
Well, plus, I mean, nobody likes desperate. You know,
No.
it's not attractive.
It's not.
But girls think that if they just show that they really care about this person and they
Yeah.
really love them and that they're the one, then it'll change the guy's mind. And in all actuality, that is not that's a turnoff. And guys would rather have a girl that is
Yeah.
a challenge and is like, you don't want me? That's fine. Bye.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll find somebody
Yeah,
else,
that-
or I'll go live my life. Which
that checks out.
huh?
That checks out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they just are like, okay, well, that's over. Next,
Yeah. I think Jeff wanted me even more because I rejected him 3 times.
Probably.
yeah, it's
I think
a
I was the only
challenge.
person that has ever done that
Right,
to him.
right.
He's like, oh, she's my wife.
She's the one.
She's the one.
She's the one. Yeah, it's like I don't know. Desperation is not
True.
attractive.
And if he would have met me like maybe even like a year before that, I would have been like
Clingy.
literally. But
Interesting.
I spent a year like really digging into my relationship with the Lord. So by the time he found me, I was like so content.
Confident.
I was so
Yeah,
content.
you're
Like,
confident
you're
in who you
actually
are.
a distraction to me. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
it's very like
Yeah.
it's very attractive to find a opposite sex of somebody who is like, you know what, you're a bonus to my life. You aren't my life.
Right.
Right.
Yes.
True.
And that's where people think that's why a person's never going to satisfy you. Learn to let God be the one that satisfies you. And then the person is just an addition to something that's already great.
Like the
Yes.
cherry on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you just look desperate. And desperate is not, again, attractive. A
not.
lot of times people think it is. But it's not, because you think that you're like making them understand how much you value them.
Right.
When in all actuality, they would prefer not to be that much value.
Well, and if somebody likes that, they might have issues too, that they feel like they need to have somebody to take care of. And then that becomes an unhealthy, it's like that codependency thing. It becomes
yeah.
an unhealthy balance.
Because usually it's somebody who's high maintenance.
Yep.
And then the person that likes to maintenance.
Right.
And both is not good.
You got it.
Because eventually the one that's maintenancing, it's going to get old.
Right. Yeah. 'cause
And you
it's
would
not-
never
it's
be
out of
able to
order.
maintenance enough.
Right. Exactly.
Ever.
Yes.
Because you
True.
weren't designed to do that.
Correct.
True.
And
Yeah.
then you'll be like never feeling like you can ever measure up, that you can ever do enough. And you will never, because they'll make sure that you know
Yeah.
that you still need to do more.
Right.
It's
yucky.
a vicious cycle. You know what I don't understand? I literally don't understand like why people date people. This is so weird to me. And this is a whole side thing, not talking about truth, but and we'll get back to this. But since we're talking about dating, why first of all, like I broke up with a lot of people that I didn't consider them as boyfriends or anything like that. I've only had 2 boyfriends in my whole entire life. One of them was Tom. So I never was in any really serious relationships because I could never get past certain things that grossed me out.
They gave you the ick?
Yeah, and like that's like the modern term or something.
Yeah.
right?
It
It
is.
is.
It is.
It is.
Yeah.
Which I don't get that. Like, why would you be with somebody who gave you the ick?
You don't. You end
Yeah.
up like, it's like you like them and then all of a sudden you broke up with them and you're like, you start seeing things and you're like, oh, that's the ick. Like, I can't ever go back anymore.
Like
once-
I broke up with people as soon as I saw one
that's-
thing.
Yes, the ick.
Like, I'd be like, but no, people that are high maintenance. This is what I'm going to.
Okay.
That person, and I'm thinking of a like a couple. They're married. Okay? I'm thinking of a couple that are married. He gives her the ick. Okay. He
Okay.
gave her the ick when they were together.
Oh, that's silly.
He gives her the ick now, and there is
No.
nothing that guy can do
No.
to, even though he doesn't always give her the ick, but now his countenance and his self-esteem is about that big
Right.
because
Right. Right.
she's high maintenance and everything gives her. She should have never married him.
Correct.
Like seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you date somebody that you say
Great question.
gives you the ick?
True.
Yeah,
True.
I haven't heard of anybody that like is still in a relationship and they're like saying they give me the ick. Like
Yeah,
usually
no.
it's like I broke up and now I
Because,
have
yeah,
the
the
ick
ick.
or yeah.
Those people usually like need that person because they feel like they can't get someone else.
Wait a
Okay.
minute, I lost you. Okay, so
Settling.
Talia,
Yeah.
what are you saying to me?
I'm saying those people that usually stay with someone, even if they they see the ick in the person, either there's a reason. They either like are settling because they don't think they can find something else.
Which is what I think happened in this
Yeah.
marriage relationship
Yeah.
because nobody's going to want this girl
money.
Okay.
for sure.
Or money.
There's usually
Oh, yeah,
a
you're
reason.
Or
right.
money?
There's
Like,
a
what do you
reason
mean?
for
Or
someone to
money?
stay.
Like he has.
He has
he's-
money?
Yeah.
Yes, like there's a bigger factor that is more important to them than
The
them
ick.
not being attracted or the ick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
makes
but
sense.
does that person even care about what they're doing to the person that they keep saying? Do they say that this, like, I know that this girl that I'm referring to, she's mean. Like,
probably says
she
it.
says that to his face, I'm sure. Like,
Yeah.
maybe
So
she doesn't say,
sad.
I mean, who says you're giving me the ick
That's what
to
I'm
somebody,
saying.
to their face?
That's
like,
crazy.
who does that?
I don't know.
Okay, if you do that, you're a horrible person.
That's mean.
It's it's mean. No,
so
I'm
mean.
not. But this girl's not very nice. So she might say
Yeah.
to her husband,
that's
"You give
so
me the ick."
sad.
So his countenance must be about that big.
It's a
Nobody
level-
who's a quality person
Yeah.
says to somebody that they say they like.
That's so mean. I
That
feel
is
bad
so
for
mean.
this guy.
That's a
Yeah.
level of control, maybe that she like uses
yeah,
it.
or maybe she's projecting. Maybe she doesn't like herself.
Yeah.
No, she doesn't like herself.
Yeah.
That is true.
I know.
Yeah.
It always is.
But what I'm saying is,
I
like,
know,
now
I know.
that person's
No, you're right.
confidence is
Right.
that
Zero.
big.
Right.
They can't get out of it because they're
Right.
married.
Right.
But this person, maybe nobody wanted them either because they're so freaking high maintenance.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
I think of just Jeff and I and our dynamic, like the things that should give me an ick don't.
I
Right. I
know.
was just
Never.
I don't think I've ever gotten the ick.
I have
Like Jeff
never.
yesterday. If you got my Snapchat,
Oh, I saw that.
You-
That made me laugh so hard.
we need to be Snapchat buddies, Hope, because I sent a Snapchat yesterday. Jeff is literally walking around with a big old hole around his belly button because Coco ate around it for some reason. And he's walking around. I'm like,
Wait, I
You
don't
have it. Norma says she
I
has
don't
it. She's
have
going
it.
to show
Should I
me.
say
I'm
something?
like, that
for me,
should give me the ick, but it didn't.
No, because he's your person.
Oh, wait,
Like
I've got
that's.
it.
I have never.
see.
I say turned off because I've never like ick is never really. But I'm not
Yeah.
in the. So you guys knowing ick is pretty funny.
Tracy's got it. She's gonna put it.
But here's the
Yeah,
thing.
got it.
Like I have never. There's no. We used to say turned off by something.
Yeah.
I have never been like. There's nothing that Tom. Even when he wore the worst shoes and the worst clothes
Right.
and his hair was goofy. Like he didn't turn me off. I never was like ew.
Right.
I never felt like that about him. And if I would have, I would have broke up with him because you don't do
Exactly.
that to people.
Exactly.
But I did know that the shoes couldn't stay, the clothes needed to change, and so did the haircut.
Yeah, you just want to help.
There was
you wanna help
something
them out.
really amazing underneath all of
Yes.
that.
Right.
But
And
the core was like,
right.
and he was even heavy. He was really heavy, and even then I didn't feel like, ugh.
And when you're loved well, you glow up.
True.
And that's what happened.
True. Get the
But I
glow
think
up.
it's so mean. Like,
No, that hurts my feelings. I feel bad for this guy.
yeah. So do I.
Let's get this girl in counseling.
It's never going to
I'll
happen.
take her on.
It's never going to help.
Send her my way.
Oh, and send him to the lion's den.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
Gerald, whip him in shape.
Build
Very
his confidence.
sad. It's very sad.
Sometimes you just got to stand up to people like that.
I know. Like, man, what
Can
kind
you
of
imagine?
person, what kind of person says mean stuff to the person? I mean, married couples do it all the
do.
time.
They do.
But if you're dating somebody,
Yeah.
like, why would you even be dating them? Like, they had to get, like, I'm sure that wasn't hidden before they got married, right? And she had to have been doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Before they got married.
Yeah.
So why would you even ask
Right.
that girl to marry you other than you have low self-esteem?
True.
Like, you have to have low self-esteem to have
it.
somebody talk to you like that and you be okay with that.
Yeah, especially as a man.
Especially as a man.
Yeah. Like, holy crap. Like, you can do better by yourself than have somebody say you turn me off when you do this, or whatever that phrase is.
Ick.
Like, you give me the ick, or is that what you say? You give me the ick?
Yeah. Ick.
I told Tommy one time something he did that kind of gave me the ick, but it's like we laughed about it. Like I was like,
What was
but
it?
but
Can
I
you
still
share?
don't. I get the ick when I watch it on TV. It's when men get mad and like slam their helmets into the ground. I'm like, let's not do that. Like that's not attractive to me.
That's your
So like
ick?
he did it one time during Frisbee, and I was like, okay, let's not do that. But we laughed about it, and he still does it because he doesn't care.
'Cause he's Tommy.
so.
And you still love him.
And I
Yeah,
still-
but
and
here's
now I don't
the-
find it though as an ick. Really. I just ignore it.
Well, but here's the thing. Let me ask you this. If, like, I don't know, like, maybe you guys don't know the answer to this question, because this person would and probably does change to whatever his wife says is ick to him. Do most people change what they do if the person says, like, Tommy didn't change, and you're not going to change Tommy? Like,
Right.
you can say all you want to. I mean, he's going to be like, go pound sand, or he'll break up with you. It's one of the two. Like, it's going to happen. And we all know this because Tommy could care less about whatever. Yes, he's just,
Yeah.
he's just Tommy.
He's
Like,
Tommy.
Tommy's like, you don't like it?
Kick rocks.
Exactly. But are a lot of guys like that? They say kick rocks, or do they like change? Like, do a lot of people go through this?
Most things that I've seen, it's usually like, it's not serious. It's usually like funny.
Like, what does that mean?
Like the girl will be like, "Oh my gosh, please don't do that again." Like,
Like, what are they thinking?
Like when
what-
somebody's skipping.
Yes, that
And it like looks very feminine.
And we laugh
and they're like,
about it.
please
And
don't
then
ever do
people
that again.
it on
That's an ick.
purpose to give the person
Right.
the ick on purpose.
Yeah.
It's usually like, I guess more healthy relationships don't let it like affect them. Like it's like,
And it's probably something like a one-off kind of thing.
Yeah.
But there's people like the ones that like use and what I've seen is that when people say they get an ick from somebody, it's already over. Like when they
Yeah.
break up and
That's
then
how it
they
was
look
for me.
back and they're like, I'm watching them
Right.
respond to their friends, and it gives me such an ick that now I'm like unattracted to them. But it's
That's
usually
how
'cause
it
they've
was
already
for
broken
me.
up. Me too.
So what Talia is saying is there's two different
Yeah.
ways
Yeah.
of seeing this. One is it's kind of funny
Yeah.
yes.
and not serious.
Like when
Yeah.
Noah skips,
Yeah.
Kylie's like,
You know, I've
please don't
nev-
ever do that again.
I've
'Cause
never
he-
seen Jeff skip.
It's the funniest
I'm
thing.
gonna ask him to
Noah
skip.
today
Gosh.
at youth. It's actually amazing. He's an
yeah,
incredible
but they're
skipper.
laughing at him.
Right, that's the
correct?
funny part.
Right.
Right,
Yeah.
like
It's not hurtful.
and he doesn't typically skip like it, and
Right.
he's over dramatic. Like it's funny, but it like you look at it and you're like, that's not attractive.
Yeah.
you know. So and then there's the opposite, like yours. You were saying, Hope.
Okay, so Norma just said, can we repeat that, Norma? It's not.
It's not kind when it's something the person naturally does.
Yeah,
and that
right.
makes them insecure.
Right. Exactly.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
Like
you can't
she's-
hear Norma, but Norma
Yeah.
said it's not kind when it's a natural thing that someone does,
Right.
and then the person tells them that natural thing is an ick. That's the things I broke up over.
Right. Like
those
you-
are the things.
Like you doing
not
this with your hands. Like that'd be like, Hope, stop doing that. Gives me the ick. Like please don't. Like that's annoying. Don't do that. Like that's unkind. Like that's mean. Like
that's what I think.
right.
Okay.
Okay.
Like that girl you're probably talking about, probably like
He can't
hates
do
herself,
anything.
and so she probably does it to make herself feel better.
Right.
Like ugh,
She doesn't
you're
like
so-
herself,
She
but she
doesn't.
is
so
high
gross.
maintenance.
Like it's definitely like she probably actually doesn't even find that an ick. She makes herself think it's an ick because she wants to have a reason to not like him. her
Yeah.
pride.
Yeah, maybe.
Obviously, I don't
That's
know.
true. That's very true. I don't know. Like, I know there's a thing about being honest, but how about you just not marry that person so that you don't have to crush them and their soul,
Yeah.
their spirit? Like, I don't know. Like,
I mean, and nothing else. Like, you can't get over, like, there's like a couple icks and you can't get over, like, there's nothing
here's the thing.
redeemable in this person.
but when you're married, you better figure it out.
Right.
But I'll be honest with you. If somebody did turn me off, there was nothing. Like, I was breaking up.
That's what Jared said too.
It's
Jared's
not
like, once I
happening.
got the ick for
Blech.
somebody, I can't go back.
I can't. There's nothing. There's like all I would be
I
able
was
to
like,
do
oh,
is
that's
think
scary.
about that gross thing or that
Okay.
thing that turned me off. I'd be like, if they do that again, then like I can't see myself intimate with them.
Right.
Gross.
Yeah.
So I'm not marrying that person because I do
What if
want to
they
be
didn't
intimate.
do it until you got married?
No, because I would have never married somebody unless
Okay.
God told me to do it. But I would have never married somebody that I didn't date for at least a year. At least
Yeah.
a year, and I would have seen it.
You would have seen it, yeah.
I would have seen it.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
There ain't
Yeah.
no way.
Yeah.
Because outside of God telling me, and even then, God would have let me see. But God tells you, then you're not going to have that gross feeling.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Like
fair.
if it's your person, you're not going to have an ick. I
Right.
really don't believe that for a second. Like
I
if
believe
it's
that.
God, if
Especially
that,
after yesterday.
let me see it. Let's see it.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. There it is.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's daggone funny.
You know? You know? I
Just
gotta-
living his best
That
life.
is funny that Coco did that too.
That's so Coco.
He's
Why
like, "Coco,
would
but
she
it must
do
be
that?
Disgusting.
I know. It must smell
Wait, was there-
delicious.
I was going to say, did he use his shirt as a plate? Is that a plate shirt? And there was food or something
No,
there
I
at one
think it's
time?
his belly button.
His belly button stinks.
Ew. So the dog just kept licking and licking
Yes.
and licking until
and
it
then
reached
just
the
chewed
bottom
it.
of the
Yep.
Tootsie Roll Pop.
Yep. Yep.
Got
That's
to the
what happened.
center.
He did that when he was wearing that.
No.
Thank God.
Can you imagine?
I was
Gross.
like, how do you not?
Gross.
That's terrible. Do you have the ick now, Hope?
No, that doesn't even turn me off because Tom's got stuff like that too. No, I have no problem with that. Like, I'm not kidding you. Like, if people lived with Tom, they'd be like,
Same.
he's the only one for you
Yeah.
Yeah.
because
Talia.
nobody else would want him. I'm
Talia
pretty sure of
agrees.
that. Yeah, Talia does.
Talia's like,
she's
yep.
been pretty much in my house. She's seen it all. But
God.
I'm just saying, like, they would know. Like, he's only meant for one person.
It's so funny.
Oh, man.
For me, I'm like, you'll know your person because you won't ever feel like that. You won't ever feel like, ugh,
Right.
I hate when they do that.
And if you feel
oh,
like
you
that-
wouldn't do that.
Right. And if you feel that way towards your partner, then maybe they're not the one.
Maybe they're
There's
not
also
the
a
one.
level of X too.
What is that?
I think there's a level of X too. Like you
Okay.
can like Kylie's is like funny. Like it's like
Right, that's funny.
you're like, please don't ever do that again.
Please
But
don't
like if
skip.
they do, you end up
Right,
liking it.
right.
'cause
She would
it's
laugh
cute.
again.
yeah,
Yeah.
because it's
Like,
not a big deal.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. 100%.
Yeah.
It's different if because it's not a big deal. I've dated guys, and even Tom, like, I'd be like, that's gross. Okay. But it's not a turn off.
Right.
It's just gross. But then there's gross, and it's like, that is a huge turn off. I would never marry somebody where I was like if they, I broke up with somebody because of flip flops before.
Oh, that's true. You did.
Like, can they help that? No, but that's how I'm a very
Well, no,
I'm
they
very
can.
much
They can
like
help
Was
that.
it the toes?
no, they got fine toes.
It was the flip flop.
It's the flip flops. How dare
she
you
was-
wear flip flops
to the beach, right? It was to the beach.
How dare you wear flip flops to the beach?
Oh,
She had the
What do you
ick.
want them to wear?
Right.
Not flip-flops.
flip flops.
so
Bare
slippers?
feet. I don't care.
Slides.
Nah,
Are those okay?
probably not.
No, not even that.
But now I don't care. Like Tom wears them. I'm like, you look good, babe.
See.
It doesn't bother me. It bothered
This
me
isn't
when the
your
other person.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
It's not your
yeah.
person.
not your
But I don't
person.
know. Like, what is it? Like, what is something that somebody
If someone
would do? What? Well, I mean, what is something that someone could do that is the way that they live or the way that they do something that you're just like oh it's,
How they eat, chew gum.
yeah, like like that's kind of stuff I would break up over that. 100%.
Like how Tommy eats his freaking whatever he eats.
Or like
It's not an ick. We make fun of him
rocks,
for it.
the rocks that he eats, his chicken.
No, how he holds his fork or spoon.
Oh,
when
like
he eats.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
Like, okay.
like this. Like yeah, that could turn somebody off though. I think
Yeah.
because it could have turned me off, and I would have broken up with you because I would have thought it was an ick. If somebody laughed a certain way, I might break up with you. If somebody talks a certain way, like I didn't date a guy because he talked like that. He was hot as crap. Every girl was in love with him until he started talking. And then he talked like that. I'm not dating you.
Oh no.
I'm not dating you. Sorry. I was like all in when he started coming my way, and I was like, "Hello,"
Like, hey, cutie.
and then he talked, and I was like, "Not happening." Sorry, dude. You could not
funny.
sound more nasally, and he couldn't help it.
Right.
It's not his fault.
It's not your person.
Exactly.
Like if I don't know. Like you said, skipping. I say
Skipping.
running. If somebody turned me off and they ran how they ran or whatever,
Tommy hates how I run.
oh
yeah, but he hates how you
Running
run.
is
But does he find it
a big
like? Does he
one.
find it like a turnoff? Like I could break up over somebody and how they ran.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Truth be
true.
told, I mean, if somebody
And if they have
ran
flat
and
feet, they can't help it.
they can't help it, right?
Right,
I know, but
they
I'd still
can't.
break up with them. I'm not kidding you. If somebody had flat feet and they were running and I thought they looked like a duck and I was like, don't run. I
Yeah.
wouldn't say don't run.
Right.
I'd just break up with you.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, there you go, Norma.
What?
Norma said, what if it's your body's intuition as to who is your soulmate?
Yeah.
Do you
Good
believe in
point.
Soulmates.
Good point.
Oh.
Because because here's the thing. Could Tom have like run like a duck?
Yeah, and you might not even
And,
care.
and I would probably not have cared.
You'd have been like, "You're so cute."
I'm like, dude, that's hot.
Body's saying this is not it. It can like
Yeah, good
rejects it.
point.
Yeah, 'cause
Even
when
though
you
this is
broke
not
up-
the topic at all that we were
I
supposed
have
to
to
talk
change
about
my
today.
cover photo again. Icks.
Oh,
Yes,
yes, Because, but
Okay.
icks are truth.
All right.
I mean,
It
even
is
though we're not
true.
talking about because,
But it is the truth.
It
yeah.
is the
But I'm going to
truth.
say ick aversion. Ick version. Like,
Okay.
something like that.
which really is like, I guess you're going to have to say it because for me, it's really turnoffs.
I'll say that too.
No, you don't need to do turnoffs. What turns
Okay.
you off? And are you honest about it? And are you honest with yourself about whether or not this person is really your person? Because Talia, if people are staying, and Vanessa, if people are staying with people because of something, what did you say? People stay with somebody for? Vanessa said for money,
Money.
Money.
which is horrible.
What did you say?
Yeah, I said money and settling.
Settling.
Or like feeling you can't
Which
get
is-
anything better.
Which is horrible.
Yeah.
Like being lonely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can see why somebody. I could see why somebody would stay
Yeah.
with somebody who wasn't really their person because you didn't want to be lonely. I mean, lots of women marry people so they're not lonely. That
Yeah.
aren't even like good to them. They're abusive to them. Do you know what I'm saying?
Get a
Or an
cat.
abusive relationship.
Get a cat.
Yeah. For real.
Like you can do bad by yourself. Like
True.
you don't need help.
right.
Don't like. I don't. For me, it's like there. I personally, I think it's really great when you can be confident in your own person. You know, and you don't have to have somebody else. But you know, a lot of women. Not well. There are men that are like this too, but they can never be by themselves. They have to go from one person to the next
yeah.
person to the next person. And I'm not talking even some of it's relationship, but I've had friends that literally they went from one friend to the next friend to the next friend to the next friend. They were like, it's like people who church hop. They're never content
Right.
with just being by themselves.
Right.
You have to learn to like be happy with
Like yourself.
like yourself. Be content with
Yes.
just if it's just you, then you're fine.
Yeah.
Right.
You're totally fine because then if you do find somebody and you meet them and they aren't all that you would hope they are, then you can easily walk away.
Right.
Like I mean, sometimes even if like they turn you off. They can't help it that they turn you off. But you should be able to say that's not going to work for the long haul.
Right.
And I can't ask them to change this. This is who they are.
Right.
Like you said, flat feet. Like,
That's-
how are they going to fix that?
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. And
Right.
you have to be okay if you give somebody the ick.
Yes.
That they walk away.
Well, hello. I've done it plenty. You know what I'm saying? I've
It's probably what happens to Poppy shampoo. I gave him
Probably.
the ick.
You probably did.
yeah. Like,
So sad.
I mean, for
probably
real,
did too.
I've never, outside of Tom, I've never been broken up with. But here's the thing. I dated a lot of guys that never called me back.
Yeah.
There was something about me that was like,
Yeah.
not my style.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Right.
Like, thank God, because I literally was saying to the Lord this morning, when I was spending my time in prayer, I was like thanking him, you know, for everything. And I said to him, I'm like, you could have never convinced me back in the day that I would live the life that I live today. I would have never, if the Lord told me that this is the life that he would give me, I would have never believed it in a million years because it's that good.
Yeah.
And I thank God none of those things happened. Because when you get involved with, or you either become friends with the wrong people that lead you astray and take you down really dark, nasty paths, or you get involved with somebody that is not your person and you marry them,
Yeah.
like, what will you want to be able to, will you be able to say, I can't even pinch, I want to pinch myself.
Yeah.
I can't even believe like I live this life.
Yeah.
Pinch me so that, am I going to wake up?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the magnitude of decisions and
True.
truth and life.
Yes.
And living it to its fullest and being honest with yourself, but being honest with others without being hurtful. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I have tough conversations with people sometimes, but I don't have tough conversations to break them down
Right.
and hurt them.
Right.
And I think there are people who really enjoy that. Like they really like some people are really sarcastic people because they don't have the guts to tell people the truth. So they send it through sarcasm.
Yeah.
And that sarcasm is okay to a certain extent, but not when, like, you can be sarcastic usually in your family. Like if Tracy's girls are sarcastic with one another, her daughters, well, ultimately they're being sarcastic with one another, but they know each other very, very well, right? And they know that at the end of the day, only they can say that to each other.
Right.
Because if somebody else said that to them, they beat them to a pulp, right? But when other people start being sarcastic and saying, there's places in situations where sarcasm works, and then others, and even I say even in a family dynamic, you got to really be careful with sarcasm because it can even cut deep in that arena and
Yep.
be very harmful and hurtful.
It's true.
So sarcasm is very, very tough.
Yeah.
And a lot of people,
You have to be good at reading the room and not being, if you're somebody that responds out of emotion a lot too, you
Yeah.
have to be really careful because if you're not good at reading a room when somebody's hurt.
and you know what I find is a lot of people who are sarcastic, which is again, speaking truth, and you don't have the guts to really say the truth. So you are usually send it through the message of sarcasm. A lot of sarcastic people I find can dish it out, but they absolutely can never take it. Have you ever noticed that with
Oh,
people
yeah.
who are very sarcastic? They hardly ever can receive what they send out.
I've noticed that since I moved to Florida up north.
Really? Oh, yeah, because Northerners
feel
are
like
way
we all-
different.
so it's just like it's like a love language. Like we all make fun of each other, but nobody gets offended.
Nobody takes
and
it
then
personal.
you come down here and you're like
Everyone's
sarcastic, and it's like
offended.
overly aggressive 8th graders, and I'm like, whoa, it's just okay.
we're
Never
just
mind.
saying-
Never mind. I'm
yeah,
not being
because
sarcastic with you.
Southern people,
yeah,
Southern people are not
it's weird.
Yeah.
we're. And I grew up in up north, so I was very sarcastic. I pretty much said whatever
It's
was
a
in
love
here.
language up
It
there.
really
Yes.
is. Like, it made me laugh when somebody was sarcastic, but you can tell, like, you can feel when somebody's trying to cut you deep and be aggressive, like overly aggressive or
it's-
passive aggressive.
Yes.
Passive aggressive.
It's passive aggressive, not just
yeah.
sarcasm.
Yeah. Yeah. And you're like, oh, wait, what?
Hello.
Yeah. Because there's a way to do it where it doesn't hurt. And I don't think everybody has that craft. So just be aware, be cautious.
Yeah, I don't think they really care. They
No,
have
which is
a motive behind what they're saying or what
Yeah,
they're
it's not
doing,
good.
and that motive's not pure. So
Yeah.
and I literally just find it so often that sarcastic people are very, very sensitive,
Yeah.
very sensitive.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, wait a minute. I thought we were all on the same playing
I
field here.
know. Yeah. I know. It catches you off guard.
And then next thing you know, they're crying and you're saying you hurt their feelings. And it's
Yes.
like,
Yeah.
Yes.
but what you just said to me is not supposed to hurt my feelings,
Right. Right.
which it doesn't. But, I mean,
but
it doesn't. But I'm a person that, because I don't really have
feelings.
feelings, like, it doesn't really bother me.
Right.
And
Just
so
you
for
move
me,
on very
I'm
quickly.
like, well, we're all let's just play, but that's not the. I've like learned
Me too.
not to be too sarcastic with people
Me too.
because even though I can take it, most people cannot,
I agree.
and I'm like so hypocritical. It's unbelievable, but so don't just shout
the
what you
world
can't
we live
take. And I'm gonna finish this on Friday. 'Cause
We're
because
actually
we
going to
talked
talk
about
it.
ick instead of.
The ick version of living in the truth.
But yeah, because I just think that it's not. And my thing too is, and I'm going to say this, and I mean this sincerely. You know, I mean, because it's not just young people. I think that I know, like older people say you get turned off by it. So I mean, when did people start? Do you guys use the term ick in your generation, you millennials?
Millennials? No, I think that's a newer term.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I really, up until like the past couple months, I'd never heard that term in my
okay.
whole entire life.
Okay.
Oh.
Like I've never heard anybody really even use it, and nobody around me uses it, so
Yeah.
I didn't really know existed. But like, what was your term?
Gross that like
Grossed out?
gross me out. Yeah.
Yeah.
That grossed me out. That's what
Turned
I would
off,
say.
grossed me out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or
grossed
turn
out.
off.
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
well, for me. Like, so whatever the term is for you, like, and I'm talking about friendships and dating and marriage. Like, be sensitive to people and remember, whoever you're saying something to, they have feelings, and they have a countenance, and they have a spirit. And don't destroy it, because God cares about that.
Yep.
He really, really does. You can build somebody up or you can tear them down. And if you can't build them up, then don't be friends with them. Don't date them, and fix your marriage, because you're stuck. But you don't, just because you can doesn't mean you should. And I think we find that with people who, you know, have the ability to speak. They feel like because they can speak, then they should be able to say it. But the problem is a lot of times people will say it not in the truth that it should be, but in the guise that it should be. It's kind of malicious in some way, fashion, or shape. And I just think, it's like I used to tell my kids, I will take your ability, because it's a privilege, to speak away from you if you can't do it correctly.
Right.
And you need to understand that. Like, you may not be under some parental guise that determines whether you can say or what you shouldn't say, but the Lord does hear everything we do say. So make sure that what we say is fruitful. It's not going to, like, I don't know if anybody has ever had, like, their, have you ever dated somebody? Like, okay, Tracy will get this. I get this very, very well. If you've ever been involved with somebody who has been unfaithful to you, you understand that you can take somebody's confidence and destroy it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, by being unfaithful, you can take somebody who feels very confident in themselves, and their self-esteem is one in which God is honored by and loves that they like themselves. It says, "Do unto others as you would do unto yourself." In order, you love your neighbor as you love yourself, and we are to love ourselves so that we can be better to other people. But when you are not mindful of the words that you say, and you take pleasure in destroying someone's self-esteem or confidence, understand that is not pleasing to the Lord. And understand that when you're finished with them, that person has to rebuild. And that is not a fun, pleasant process. Take it from somebody who's had to do the rebuilding process. It's very tough. It's very, you almost feel like you have to jump up to touch the ground. You know what I'm saying? This is the ground. This is you, because you feel that low about yourself. People have the ability to make people feel like that. Friends can do that to friends. Boyfriends can do that to girlfriends.
True.
Girlfriends can do that to boyfriends, and husbands and wives can do it to each other. Does not please God. We will be held accountable for every idle word that we say. So make sure those words are worth saying and to be held accountable for.
And you
'Cause
reap what you sow.
you
So
do.
If you speak to somebody like that, don't be surprised when it comes back around.
Boom.
It's a rough thing. It's a rough thing. So be kind. And I don't mean the fruit of the Spirit. Kindness, not the kind that the world tells you to be.
Right.
Okay? The fruit of the Spirit kind. Because that's what really matters at the end
Yeah.
of the day. And that's it, people. We're not done with truth.
No.
But truth is big. It's broad.
It's going to set you
It's-
free.
Yeah.
Yes. Amen. See you on Friday. Bye.